makes you happy?
Me, Central Park.
Central Park?
Yeah.
So you come to Central Park every day?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So what do you get when you come to Central Park?
I mean, living in the city, this actually has fresh air.
Okay. Yeah, I see that.
And then I get to play with my dog.
Dog, okay.
And eventually being outside is something I like. So Central Park is the best thing for me in the city.
Wow.
What about you? What makes you happy?
What makes me happy? Talking to people.
Talking to people?
Yeah, trying to make people's day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice. That's a good
Because you
thing.
never know, a single word or a single gesture that you do for people or you do to people might change their life.
Correct.
And since the beginning of this year, I realized that that's the direction I want to go.
Yeah.
You know, because before I've been, focused more on myself. Like, then I realized I was being too selfish.
Mm-hmm.
But now I feel like, I have something I can give to people. Was it Benjamin Franklin that said, don't worry about what the governments could give you, but what can you do,
For the government.
For the government.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah, and that was the reason behind me starting the YouTube channel.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So
like, how long have you been doing it?
Since April 16, 2022.
Nice.
Yeah.
2022. So it's like what, 5 months?
5 months. Yeah.
Not bad. How many subscribers you got?
I have, to be precise, I have 397.
Oh, that's nice.
Really?
And, yeah. I mean, 5 months and 97, and you
397.
haven't. Yeah.
Okay.
And you haven't paid for any marketing.
No,
nothing, right? So
I'm trying to do that right now. I haven't done any collaboration.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to do that, to reach out to people, just and I feel like I have something to offer them too as well.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, and one thing that I realized is that people basically will be more open to talk to you if you ask for help. Like I've realized.
Okay.
Yeah, so I've realized that at work, like if I go to someone and my first interaction with them is when I ask them for something, like politely, like something very small. But psychologically, the other person thinks that he owes me.
Okay.
Sorry, I owe him,
okay.
And then him or her, and then the bonding happens way quicker.
Okay.
Rather than just talking, hey, or small talk, or me offering something, it can be something, hey, can you just send this to me? I don't seem to have it, and that's the best way for me.
Wow.
Like that's how I talk.
Was it like a strategy for you?
Yeah. Like
how long does it take you to come up with that?
So I noticed this pretty quickly. Like when I was in my first internship,
okay.
And I was trying to talk to another intern.
Okay.
So he was my same batch, but he started the internship before me.
Before you.
So he kind of thought he was a senior, but I knew more stuff. So I was getting more jobs, and he was basically kind of getting mad at me.
Yeah.
But then I just went to him and be like, hey, I don't know this. Can you help me? And since then we have been friends.
Wow.
It's like you always ask people, and then people tend to be like, okay, this guy's good.
That's very nice, man, and that's an eye opener for me. So what's a lot of money to you?
What's
a lot of
money?
Yeah.
Can there ever be a lot of money? I mean,
it depends. It's very subjective anyway.
Correct.
So that was the reason why I asked you. Because if you ask me, I would say probably $10 billion.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I mean, the Kardashians have that money, but they fly personal jets for 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So $10 billion is not gonna sustain that lifestyle. So I think the more money you get, your lifestyle gets more expensive.
Yes and no. Because my thing is, me saying $10 billion or billions, I just said it because, sometimes you need to place a number on some things you want.
Correct.
You understand? But in the other sense, I don't allow money to face me or to move me.
Correct.
And it's something I'm kind of like trying to develop consciously in my mind, because before, everybody wants money. Then I realized that I shouldn't go for money in that sense. because I love watching interviews and watching documentaries. And when I watch all these successful people and from their interviews, I tend to realize that money is not what really moved them after they've gotten the money.
Correct.
You understand?
Like once you have a certain amount, what's more?
Exactly. So that's the point I'm trying to get myself to. I might have a number, $10 billion, but at the same time, I want to be able to live a life of, say, I don't have a $10 billion, but I'm living a $10 billion life.
Correct.
And when I have a $10 billion life, it's like I'm still living the same way. You understand? Because I always tell people, people buy a Lamborghini. It's good to buy a Lamborghini. It's a different experience, totally. But sometimes you could buy your Nissan Maxima and feel the same way inside the way you feel when you drive the Lamborghini.
Correct.
It's all mental.
Yeah, it's all mental.
So that's the position I'm kind of like, striving for. And like you said, you might not have money physically, but like, can you put things together? Can you make some phone calls that,
Correct.
I read something about high value men the other day, and they said your network is your net worth. Sometimes you might not have the physical cash.
Correct.
But if your network is in billions, you're going to make that move.
Correct.
Because sometimes your money might not be the solution to everything you need in life.
Yeah.
So that's the position I'm trying to, strive for, and hopefully I'm able to get there.
All the best. But it's like what they say, you are what the company you keep. So if you have good company.
Does that work for you?
Yes, like I have noticed that if my friends tend to do one thing, I tend to do the same thing.
Do the same thing too.
So so I have been very cautious about the company that I keep, so as to make sure that I don't stray off my path.
Your path.
But to talk about money, there is a building right here.
Yeah, I might know the story you're talking about. Go ahead.
Chris Rock?
No, the one I know is Ken Griffin, $230 million.
Oh no, not that. So we're talking about money, right?
Yeah.
So I know that Chris Rock rents an apartment in one of those buildings here, and he has been doing that for like few years now.
Yeah.
Like I don't know exactly, but last time I saw was 2018 or something. He has been paying upwards of $10,000 per month.
A month?
But he has never stayed there a single night.
Wow.
But the lease is in his name, the apartment is in his name. So like I said, let's say it was $15,000.
So that's like
$200,000 in rent
10
per year.
That's 12.
That's 180.
120.
180. 15 into 12, 180.
Oh, I thought you said 10,000.
No.
Okay.
More than 10 for sure.
Yeah.
So let's say
that's 15. Like close to 200. That's like that's the six figures.
Yeah, and he hasn't stayed there a single night. Okay. So like when
going back to what you said, he's paying 200,000 a year, right? And in one of those buildings, somebody bought a condo for $230 million. And when I look up the guy from Google, I search his name. His name is Ken Griffin.
Okay.
And he's one of the manager, the hedge funds manager in New York City.
Yeah, I mean.
I search his network.
Yeah.
Guess what? $26 billion.
Yeah, that's why he can afford $230 million.
You see, when we talk about money, Chris Rock, he has money, but to Ken Griffin, it's another level of.
Correct.
So, but what really matters is, are you happy with the kind of person you are?
Correct.
With Chris Rock, he's paying $10,000. It's not even, so, to each his own.
Yeah, exactly, to each his own. What you do with your money is your preference.
Yeah.
But like, people have ridiculous money in this city. Ridiculous money.
So, when all is said and done, right, I don't mean to scare you. So, what would you want to be remembered for?
Me?
Yeah.
Let's see. I wanna end my, I wanna retire early from what I do.
Okay.
And do sports analytics full time.
Oh.
Full time.
Okay. Can I guess
no
the
money,
sport?
nothing. Yeah.
cricket?
Yes, but I also do football, like
Soccer?
no, the American football.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Wow, that sounds interesting, man.
I got into it.
So, what's your favorite team?
I did not grow up here, so I don't have that loyalty to a team. So I like players.
Okay.
Being in New York, I like Giants for sure,
Okay.
but they suck.
Giants sucks.
Yeah, so
Yeah, but they might pull it off this season though, because the first game was nice. They had a win.
I mean, he
Yeah.
missed a field goal. Like, how do you miss that field goal?
No, it happens,
It was
man.
Tennessee's game.
But at least they still won.
Yeah, they won.
Yeah.
I like
And
Ravens.
I felt so sorry for Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
He was very nice in college. So when they drafted him, he was happy as if, New York. But I just pray he's able to, to get New York Giants to the next level. Because prone to that, he's always injury prone as well. And New York, ever since, New York has been, But hopefully they get it right this season. And I really want him to see him win as well.
Yeah, Saquon's a beast. I mean, that guy is big.
Yeah.
Like, what, 220 pounds, 5'11".
Yeah. Imagine he went to other team. They would have probably won a Super Bowl. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I mean,
they would have, Because Saquon is a beast, like you said. He is a beast.
So yeah, it's a lot. But I like. I guess New York, the Giants won their first season opener in 6 years.
Yeah.
For the last 6 years, they have been
losing
the season
man.
opener. Yeah, I mean, you lose the first match of the season, you set a bad tempo.
That's a big deal.
So,
it's been a pleasure,
Nice meeting you.
Talking to you, my brother. TM.
TM?
Yeah. It's a pleasure, man.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, stay blessed.
Yeah.